he's implying that not having a nuclear weapon makes you vulnerable for attacks, and in a way, nuclear weapons are the best form of security. And Peskov reiterating that this is a war, not a special military operation. So mixed messages on that front. Would love to get your thoughts.
Yeah, no, well, the United States does not have the military power to open the Strait of Hormuz. And with all this other background noise, like right now, the likely, if the United States chooses to respond by launching A-10s against Iranian boats in the Strait, then Iran's going to turn around and launch back at the bases, for I think likely this time at the bases from which those ships, those aircraft were launched, which means Jordan. So then, we'll be.
I'm glad you're sticking to that point. We completely moved on from what the US would do after a ship is attacked. I forgot every single time that happens, the US retaliated. So I'm glad let's talk about Ukraine later. If you could, I'm glad you did that. I was confused why you're talking about Iran. It's because we moved on too quickly. So please go ahead. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm drawing the parallels with the retaliation. So Russia, in the same vein, is they're retaliating. They have escalated. If you go back and trace out the evolution of the war, in the first year, Russia invaded with 150,000 troops. They treated it as a special military operation. The goal was to get a negotiated settlement, which they did achieve, and then it was sabotaged by the United States and the UK. Then in September,